how do you feel like I feel like in 2025 too, it feels like dancehall reggae is kind of in another like renaissance of like coming back in terms of like commercially. It's nice to have like Vibes Cartel out and
sure.
super active and running.
It's huge,
around.
man. It's done a lot for just the space. Yeah.
I was gonna say, how do you feel like in 2025 the space is right now? Because you got a record going crazy, the Ginger record's going crazy. I'm sure you got a follow up coming,
bro. Crazy vibe. Listen, when people used to say to me, I was putting out a single and they're like, "Oh, but isn't dancehall like a summer thing?" I'm like, "No, it's all year round for us." So for me, it's never gone any space. It's been living there. You know what I mean? It's where it's at. But it's people's attention span and what's coming at them and the different stuff. And so it's to me, it's the public's attention and it's turning back on us now. And that's dope. That's beautiful. I think that there's a lot more players in the game, a lot more producers, a lot more people from outside of the whole original dancehall genre and community actually embracing and doing sounding stuff like that. And that's awesome. That just means we're growing bigger and bigger. And, I'm being interviewed by people who know more about the culture than they did back then. When I first broke and I'm being interviewed, people didn't understand like what to call it. And they're like, I'm dancehall. And they go, oh, dance music, I love it. And, there's journalists.
They think electric music or something.
Exactly. And if there weren't like someone like you who knows the ins of the different genres, you know what it is. But it's a lot more people like you now, I would say, like about dancehall music. That the awareness is much.
Or even
bigger.
just calling dancehall reggae.
Yeah, well, for me, I call it reggae dancehall because I do reggae tracks as well.
Right. Yeah. I just feel like there's like it's almost like if someone just like classified hip hop and R&B the same thing.
Yeah, because there's some artists that
they're very, they're at the core. But they're different. But
yes.
They can be the same.
Yes, for sure.
Because
a lot of records are like softcore hip hop, but R&B, so yeah.
100%. You as a DJ, Get Busy kind of turns into this instrumental that gets remixed over and over, and it's one of the biggest club records ever.
Yeah, man.
But I just think about all the breaks I hear, all of the dub plates you'll hear. Like that record is like an all-time DJ record. That beat has been remixed so much.
Yeah, there's a lot. Big up to Lenky, he's a producer, and people who understand the vibe know that's just one of the most prolific dancehall tracks that there is. I mean, Rihanna on the replay is the same type of rhythm and comes off of that. So does the Nina Sky and
True.
Yeah,
that is kind of crazy. Yeah.
Even Black Eyed Peas had a joint. Hey, mama. Doom, 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 doom.
Yeah.
Doom, doom. So it's the same. It's the same syncopate from those days. A lot of people copied it or I should say
inspired by it.
Yeah, inspired by it, and it's led to more of that as well. So very awesome to feel that we set the trend with that kind of stuff.
Randomly, you are in the Def Jam game, Fight for NY, which was I have that and Def Jam Vendetta on PlayStation 2, respectfully in 3. But was that cool to be able to like?
It was.
That's like such a cultural game. Like what I'm saying?
It was, and when I did it, I remember it being either Grammys or something like that, like American Music Award. We were there for that period of time here in LA, and then I got the part to come say those things in the game, and they were gonna make a character for me. And I run into people every now and then that's like, I was 12 years old, bro, and why they make you so hard to beat, bro? Big dudes now being like, yo, that's the best game. So that feels good, and it helps my music to kind of reach people where it probably wouldn't have heard it at that time. So awesome.
Yeah, talk to me, man. Because it's got to be something crazy to like come out, kind of put on for Jamaica, put on for the genre, but then to be able to take a Grammy home at the same time.
Awesome. Even American Music Award, Grammy. Those are things I didn't dream I'd be near. You know what I mean? I didn't dream that we'd be walking down those red carpets. So, I just do music for fun. I do music for my own personal expression and enjoyment and creation and thing. And um, for people to start liking it and gravitating towards it and bring me to those spots where or those that level of recognition where I'm deserving of a Grammy or American Music Award is mind blowing to me. So, appreciate to everybody who helped me to get to that spot. And it ain't really about, like, that wasn't my dream. I really appreciate it, but it ain't about that for me. I'm fulfilled every day when I see smiles on people's faces, when I'm singing the song in front of them in the stage, or I just hearing that people love it in the car. They post and they playing the song in the car. That it feels good, man. It feels,
and it's crazy because that album had legs.
Yeah, 5 tracks deep, bro.
No, but I'm talking about like how long, like between like the album dropping and how long y'all worked that motherfucker.
Yeah.
Like,
it was a while.
It was a while, bro. Because
sure.
what, the Trinity came out in
Trinity came out
2005, 06?
Yeah, it's about 2005.
Yeah, no, that's crazy. And it's wild too, because back then I feel like you couldn't turn the radio on without hearing You Want Something.
Yeah, man. It was a big vibe.
What was like, because obviously, being on a Beyonce record, that was her first solo album, I believe.
First solo album.
Yeah, Baby Boy is a classic.
Yeah, amazing sexy song, bro. I have to give thanks for things like that. And I opened for a show for her, or maybe it was the other way around. I can't remember, but it was a small show in Jamaica, like a niche market show, and she was there with Destiny's Child, and met her there, and then for about 2 years later to be called and say, "Oh, my first solo album," and knowing she was really a spotlight artist. Like the group itself was hot, but a lot of people spoke about her. I just felt that this is an awesome opportunity, and they sent the track, and I was very pleased that it was dancehall. Cause a lot of times in those days, people ask me to do a collab, and it's either hip hop, and I gotta go over there to do it, or it's R&B-ish, or it's rock, or pop oriented. Sorry, and
yeah, because like the Blue Clan Trail record wasn't dancehall.
No, it was Blue Clan Trail was more like it was a rhythm from Dr. Dre,
right? Another dope record.
Yeah. So it was a dope record, but I was much more enthused that the Baby Boy song was more dancehall oriented. It was really cool.
Yeah. And at that time, I don't think we understand like the run Beyonce's about to go on.
No, nobody did. I mean, a lot
Destiny's
of people.
Child, legendary, but the Beyonce run is something else.
It was sky high after that. Yeah, dope,
and the first album.
True, and it took me to a different level in my own personal career for sure.
Yeah, 100%. And she has to perform. She's performing that every time she's on tour.
Yeah, she do it, man. She dirty whining and doing all the good stuff.